everyone, I guess. Welcome back to podcast episode 3. Where we fucked up for the third time. Where audio was fucked up on my end. And so there's a constant fan that you can hear. And so there's a Paper Mario that's in your door. Look, it's Parakarry! What a good character.
Yeah, he exists. I forget sometimes.
He shows up in like all the games.
Good news! I could one-shot the Death Knot.
Nice. Thanks, Lysithea. So, the same problem that happened with Trails of Cold Steel and Pokemon happened with Paper Mario! Except it's worse.
What a surprise!
Because it happened in the first session! So, yeah, here we are watching all of Paper Mario. I think this is all of the prologue, Chapter 1, and Chapter 2.
Oh, we went that far in 2 hours?
No, the first 2 hours was up to Chapter 1, and then an hour and a half was also Chapter 2. So, it's 3.5 hours. The first session was 3.5 hours, which was just those first couple of chapters. I mean, I'm pretty sure we didn't even bother reading the actual, like... Yeah, look at this, I'm just spamming through the fucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were like, we already know the plot, we'll talk about it when we feel like it. Mario got a letter from Princess Peach, and she's like, haha, treasure! And Mario's like, okay. And then we went to go find her. And then, tutorial fight. I think I was excited because I was able to, like, super guard, like, a shit ton of crap in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, you were, and you were like, oh man, I'm so awesome. And
I'm like, a gamer, it's like a 3 out of 60 frame input.
Yeah, so, you kept talking about that.
Yeah, I think it was like I think it's like 1 out of 30. So, and it's a 60 FPS game, so it's 3 or 2 frames per input or something stupid. I don't remember. But yeah, it's super good. I think it's like 3 out of 60 or like 2 out of 60 or something. I just know it's incredibly fucking precise. And I think the normal guard is like 10 frames or like 15. Oh no. Anyway, and then we're like, haha, look, this game's quirky. Look, they have something going on in the background.
Oh yeah, that was, yeah.
Look at this. This game's great. We'd be more ecstatic if we were playing it. But that is not happening. Coachworth is like, Princess Peach is missing, and we're like, oh no, and he's old. And Goombella's like a bad party member, and she's like, I'm gonna join you. Yeah, I'm on this side at least. I'm not sure about Caleb, but on this side of Goombella's a bad party member.
Oh, she's the worst party member.
She's useful for her HP thing at the beginning of the game, but then you get a badge that just lets that happen automatically. So there's no real reason to have her. And we're like, oh look, you can read the other side of the sign. And I'm like, haha, contact lens, because you have to do this at one point in the game.
Oh god, not the contact lens.
Oh, is this when I think I decided to like buy like 2 fire flowers or something and like 2 mushrooms. So we can do that one early boss fight. Like at the beginning of the game. To like flex on how good I am at this game. Which isn't even that difficult of a fight. Oh my god, I buy a shit ton of crap. Ooh, I max out the inventory immediately. Oh yeah, I went to go get the star piece. Man, seeing myself be like, why am I doing this? I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get the star pieces. Because I just remember like the location of like 50 of them for some weird reason.
Not because you played this game 20 times or something.
No, of course not. Why would I do that? Oh no, he stole 10 coins. What do we do? Oh no, get a star piece. And then I'm like, oh, might as well go get those 10 coins to show off that you can actually do it. Because a lot of people don't know that they can do that.
They don't.
Yeah, it's hilarious. We also wanted the star piece. So yeah, I'm just on Twitter now. Cause it's like, oh man, we're just gonna be playing a game, and you're playing fucking Fire Emblem anyways.
I am.
Oh yeah, I didn't even
can't-
bother to get the fucking Power Smash.
I can't play the other game right now.
Oh, I super guarded it.
So yesterday I got a game.
What game? Code Vein.
Yeah.
Super guarded again. Just gonna keep
It's
pointing
really
that out.
good.
Is it?
It's really good. It's kind of easy.
Is it better than Dark Souls?
It's better than Dark Souls because it's easy.
I don't even know if I super guarded that. I'm just gonna assume I did. I didn't do that. Oh no, I didn't. I have like half health. It's fine. Look, we beat him. Look at all that free fucking XP.
But yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
real
really good. It's real good.
Nice. I know it came out, and I'm like one day, but not today.
I've been obsessed with it because I
Nice.
really like the stat system and the fact that your stats are based off of
Weapons.
weapons, not weapons. It's more like the armor, but not really armor. It's like what you use to like drain blood out of enemies,
Oh, neat.
which is basically just different coats.
Oh,
Um,
I don't know anything about the game.
and those basically determine your stat, kind of, sorta, and then your weapons determine what, like, okay, so it'll give you like a B rank in strength, right?
Yes.
And then if you have a sword that has like a B rank in strength, it'll have a stat modifier based off of your strength.
Oh.
And the higher your stat is, the more you get out of it.
Hmm.
So it's kind of interesting.
Did
I
you
like
make
the
your-
weapons.
Did you make your anime character in the game look like an anime character?
Oh, my anime character's so anime. It's anime.
Did you do what some people are doing and base it off actual like characters?
No, I made. Look, here, I'll take a picture and you can see this shit.
Oh man. Yeah, I've seen one of Petra from Fire Emblem Three Houses. I think I showed you that. That looked raw. I think I've saw other characters.
I've determined that they've literally put in every single anime character you could put in there. Like they've made it where you can make almost any anime character. that
Yeah, I
exists.
saw a lot of Forte. Or no, not Forte. I mean Saber. I said Forte because they look the same. thanks, fucking Rune Factory 4.
So let me actually go to like the character creation screen so you could actually see a good picture of it.
Yeah,
Fine.
I'd like to get it, but
It's really good. Like, and the nice thing about it is you have a partner when you're traveling around,
oh man.
so you could use them as scapegoats.
What? Like,
You could use them like as tanks.
oh neat. I can't believe you would do this to your Calico Cat. Sounds just
It's-
like Monster.
They're actual people.
They're actual anime characters.
Yeah, they're actual anime characters. They're people.
That's raw. Yeah, I saw the game and I heard it was good, and I'm like, man, I'm interested. And then
Gameplay's golden. It's like some cross between Monster Hunter and Dark Souls.
yeah, but Dark Souls is bad, and that's why it's crossed with a good game to make it better.
It is slightly too easy. Like, I've already beaten like 6 bosses.
Oh no. Yeah, I heard that from Paul, and keep in mind, Paul's opinions should never be counted as fact or anything. That the game had some relatively good, like, reviews, and that was it. He made it sound like it was slightly above average, and I'm like, wow. I don't know what that means, because it's Paul. But other than that, I actually heard a lot of people liked it and that it was good. A lot of people were excited for it. Maybe I'll get into it or play it one day. Or maybe not. Kinda. Also, like, fucking Dragon Quest 11S came out, and then I didn't get it. So that's
There are
sad.
sent a shit ton of pictures.
I've seen a lot of pictures again. And one day
But you can't.
I'll play
Oh
a
wait,
Dragon
you can't
Quest
tab
game.
out though.
Hmm?
You can't tab out though. My bad.
Oh no. I'm pretty sure I can tab out because it's recording the screen. And no. It's not worth
on.
it. It's not worth it. We don't want to accidentally reset what's happening.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, we'll just do it later.
On that, let's see. Oh, so Nintendo created a new app, Mario Kart Tour. It is
Oh no.
terrible. It is a
No.
gacha game for Mario Kart.
That's dumb.
And there's a subscription model where if you're like, oh, if you pay $5 a month, you get these aspects and this shit unlocked. And I'm like, that is awful. The controls are like not that bad, but like it's also on your phone, so it's not that good. Like I would say they probably made it almost as good as they could. But like basically you can either do two things. You can immediately start drifting, or you can turn off drift. So if you turn off drift, you just turn like you would normally in a Mario Kart game, or you can have drift turned on. And when that's turned on, you basically, like anytime you turn, will automatically start to drift.
Oh.
Which isn't bad, but like the race, it's very forgiving, but oh my god, is it just not like... It's not that it's not intuitive, it's just that it fucking plays awkwardly, which is what you would expect. And so I just go through the entire thing and I'm like, I guess this is what I'm dealing with. Like, how do I explain? Like, the 50cc isn't that fast, which is good, but I feel like in 50cc for Mario Kart Tour, you don't go fast enough. Or like, it feels like, okay, this feels like the mode where like, I'm getting used to the controls. And then 100cc is like, I think this is too fast because the controls aren't good enough to support this. And then I stopped there because I'm like, this is bad. It is a gacha, so you can unlock characters. They let you... I don't know if it's pre-done summons. Like, you know how, like, the first summon you do in, like, some gacha games is always, like, a preset character. I don't know if it's like that for, like, Mario Kart, but I got Bowser and Toad.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, this might be not preset because some people have gotten Mario. And I'm like, and I don't have Mario yet. Also, Luigi isn't in the game yet.
Oh, so it's a bad game.
Luigi's like coming in a week. But like, he's not one of the starter characters, but Metal Mario is.
That's dumb.
Baby Daisy is.
That's dumb.
Daisy and Pauline are already characters.
Who?
Pauline, the chick from Donkey Kong Jr., like the arcade game. The one that shows up in, fucking Odyssey, who sings the song.
Yeah.
The hot one. Yeah, she shows up, she's already in it. But they're like, Luigi, who the fuck's that? Nah, people like fucking waifus. And I'm like, you're not wrong. But yeah. That's it. Like, the gacha, like, I'm like, man, almost got me, because I'm like, I'd like Pauline. And then I'm like, oh, but it's a bad game. And then I like, no, not today, gacha. And so I won against the gacha game for once. Other than that,
So-
it's like mediocre at best. I wouldn't recommend it.
So, speaking of gotchas,
Uh
I got sucked into another gotcha again.
oh. Oh no, not Fate.
How'd you know?
Because it's the one that's the most popular, you dunce.
See, the issue they did with me is they gave me too much. So apparently I had it before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I deleted it at some point. And apparently when you delete it and you reinstall it, it deletes all your progress.
Ouch.
So I had to restart,
Yeah.
and I'm like, well, this sucks. I might just stop playing. But then I got to my first summon, and I got 2 5 stars
Oh, no.
immediately.
Oh no!
And I'm like, oh, and it's like, oh, you could have another, like, 10 times summon, right? I'm like, okay, sure, why not? Another of the same 5-star that I just gotten, so I could, like, double its power
Yeah.
for free, and then a 4-star. And I'm like, okay, I'll play the game again.
Oh no, Caleb! That's how they get you!
I've been getting really good luck whenever I do these summons.
I've been ignoring all of the gotchas except for Pokemon Masters, which is basically me going on, doing the dailies. Which
Well,
is
the thing
playing
is
the
that-
game 3 times and then never fucking touch it again, and then that's it.
Well, here's the thing, I have, like, all this time during the day that I don't really have time to do anything.
Oh.
So I spin there and I just have Fate go in, and I'm just fighting dumb battles. So I keep getting better, like, yeah,
Oh no, this is so sad.
you know what's funny though? I got a Lancer version of Saber,
Nice.
but that's not my good 5-star.
You gotta get all the sabers.
My good 5-star is frickin' Cleopatra,
Nice.
and I don't know why, but she's just broken. I already have her at like level 70. I've awakened her twice.
God damn it. No. But yeah, I've stopped playing Shin Megami Tensei, like I said, because it's bad.
Yeah, I stopped playing that too.
I'm upset. I might uninstall it one day. I still play FE Heroes because it's a good gacha system.
I need to get back on it occasionally. I keep forgetting about it every day, and
Forgot about it for like a month or like a couple of weeks. And now I'm back on
What's-
it again.
what's funny though is I have like 100 orbs. I haven't touched them in a while.
I have over 500.
Oh, I want
have-
you to die.
I was like, I'm gonna use these orbs. And then I got 500 of them. And I was like, oh fuck, I have to use them. I forgot
remember
about
the-
that part. And I'm like,
I
I'll
remember
just
the-
save for when they have a really good summon going on.
I remember the last time I went to play the game. I'm like, I have like a couple, like 100 orbs. I could just like do a summon or two. And so I did, and I was kind of angry. I forget which character I got 2 of, but it was 2 in a row, like literally that character
Nice.
and that character again. And I'm like, why?
I need to get another Camilla.
What character was it? It was one of the new ones, I think, at the time.
Maybe. No, no.
I'm gonna open it up and see, but I don't remember.
I'm at the point where I'm just grinding for orbs and characters, and as soon as I get a character, I'm like, yes, I got it! And then they're level 1 for the rest of time.
Right? Because you don't want to like grind them up.
Right. Like, there's a really easy way to grind them up, but my god, is it like not very friendly in this game.
What's the easy way to do it?
So like, you know the Tempest Trials? Like, I find
Oh,
that
yeah.
to be the easiest way to grind them up. Cause there's like, you know, like 5 rounds per like trial or whatever. So you have to fight like 20 dudes, which is a lot, at least in Fire Emblem Heroes. And so usually you can get them up a pretty good amount of levels.
Oh, never mind. It wasn't 2 of the new characters. It was Idun. The frickin' dragon.
Oh shit, we never explained what the bit I was doing for the fucking, the 1000-year door.
Oh, no, we didn't. Well, what was the bit?
So, I think I
Oh.
was like,
Yeah, that bit. Never mind. I
the
know
10
what you're talking
HP bit.
about. Yeah.
I was like, I'm so good at this game that I've beaten this game once where I never increased my HP, but I used HP plus items. And I'm like, you know, I probably could beat this game with only like 10 HP. And then I was like, okay, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And so this entire playthrough is us playing Paper Mario: The 1000-Year Door with only 10 HP.
Oh. Hey, look, I just got one of the, like, good 5 stars, like, that are... I got Kana. That's cool. Just,
Nice.
you know... Why not?
No, I have
won't-
tickets for the thing. I'm gonna do this.
Tickets
Oh,
for
look
what
at me!
thing?
I'm super. Look, I just did it twice in a row. Oh my god!
Oh. How do you get those tickets again?
You have to do like the for Fire Emblem Heroes, you do the events, forging bonds. If you get high enough. Ah, man, I just super guarded 4 times in a row. Oh my god. I mean, I'm ballin'. So yeah, those who don't know, Paper Mario: The 1000-Year Door, they accidentally made BP the best thing in the game. And so I'm like, I can just increase BP for the rest of this game, and I'll basically be like unstoppable. And so that's what I decided to do. Is like, this entire Let's Play is just me using BP. And that's how I do it. I like how to increase how many fucking allies I can get, because I keep fucking summoning and I don't like combining allies because it takes a long time.
Right?
So I have like, I think the game makes you get like at least 200 and I have 380.
Oh. Oh.
I'm like, oh man, I can't wait until I have to increase it up to 500 the next time it maxes out.
I don't like cinnamon.
Let's see. Oh, so I was, I've been reading this manga, been for a while now, where it's basically taking place like in the fucking 90s or some bullshit.
Which one?
I can't remember the name of it, but like it's not that old. It's a newish manga, but the setting is in like the 90s, and it's back when Magic the Gathering was almost like brand new. And
What?
so-
It's about Magic the Gathering?
Yes, it's a Magic the Gathering manga, and it's raw because the fucking female lead is hot, and that's about it.
You're gonna send me this later.
I mean, if I
So I
find
cannot
it,
read it?
I can't fucking, I don't know the name of it right now. And it escaped me, but so basically, I was like, yeah, Magic the Gathering's raw. And this is a pretty good one. So, you know, I've been fucking just watching it. I mean, reading it, because it's a manga. And, it made me want to play Magic the Gathering. And I'm like, oh no. But I'm like, oh yeah, MTG Arena exists. The online service. And I'm like, I remember being in the beta for this. And it was not that good, because it was the beta.
Yeah, I remember also getting the beta and it not being good. Is it finished? Is it
It's
not
finished,
a beta?
at least it's out of the beta. And oh
Is it-
boy, it might be good, but I don't know, because right now it's fucking trash.
Oh.
And it's not because it's a bad service, but because of how it's structured. So, you know how, like, big thing in Magic the Gathering is booster packs and shit and getting cards? That's still in there and you can get them for free sometimes. But the biggest issue is that, like, you can't without, like, grinding. So, like, the game gives you, like, pre-made starter decks.
And they're not good if I remember correctly.
No.
Like, I think there was one that was like Merfolk, and it was really bad.
I don't know. There's just one for each color. And I only ever used green, a little bit of red, and a little bit of white. So I haven't done blue or black yet, but is it not good? Because basically, here's how it goes. I'm like, oh man, the starter decks. I'm like, can I make decks? It's like, oh, I do have cards. Oh, none of these combo well with each other when I tried to make my own deck. Because they give you, you know, like, preset cards.
Yeah.
But they're not good. At all. So, like, in the game, I'm like, oh, these... It's like, oh man, these cards are pretty good. I'm like, I can use them. And I'm like, oh wait, no, I can't. Because none of these combo with each other and they're all commons. And they're all trash. And I'm like, oh, I can use these cards. And then I'm like, oh wait, this is just the pre-made starter deck. And I'm like, okay, might as well just use the pre-made starter deck. And so I'm like, I'm gonna play online. And I was like, I played against some randos. Here's the problem. The game has been out long enough, and you know, there's also that pay-to-win aspect of just buying booster packs with the pay-to-win money currency, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So I just get boned by anyone online because they have cards, or at least I'm like, on turn 1, they're like, haha, look, it's an uncommon. I'm like, I don't think I have a single uncommon in this deck. And then they're like, turn 2, here's a 2-drop rare, and I'm like, that's a pretty good card. And I'm like, I don't know if I have a rare. And then they're like, turn 4, here's my mythic, and I'm like, I don't have a mythic, and I know that for a fact. I didn't even look if I had one, I just know I don't. And so I got my ass handed to me because this guy was like, I made my deck. And I'm like, I was given cards that aren't good. And that's what happened. And then I was like, I'm gonna do competitive rank, because that's most likely everyone at my rank would also be low level and have the pre-made starter decks, which is true. So I was able to win games there, but that's basically equivalent to saying, oh, I drew 7 mana, so I lost. And that's what ends up happening in the, like, that level of content.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And so, like, it's like, if you want better decks, you can level up to unlock more cards for your pre-made decks, though. Which is stupid. And so I don't get to do anything. And that's it. It's just that, like, it could be good, but, like, the beginning is sucky because you're like, I don't have any cards and I can't make a deck. And if I try to play, like, to level up to get coins, to, like, buy, like, boosters and shit like that, to, like, get cards, you have to win games. But you can't win games because the pre-made starter deck sucks. And if you play other people with the pre-made starter deck who also have it, it's just basically a coin flip if you win or lose, because both decks are shit. And it doesn't matter if you play well or not, because it's like, my deck has nothing good at all. So I'll just lose because of it. And so, like, I can't tell if MTG Arena is good or not because it's so early on that nothing can happen. At least I am. Oh man, look at this! Haha! Did you see what I was doing right there, Caleb?
No.
There was a certain Babam right there in town that I was jumping at and being like, I wonder who this guy is.
Oh yeah, he's not important at all.
You wanna know why I don't want to go back to playing Paper Mario?
Because isn't that where we left off?
That's exactly where we fucking left off. We left off right before we have to spend an hour looking for that asshole. We're spoiling the game because it's fucking old as shit, and also because whatever. But oh my god, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. We just spent like 2 hours beating the entirety of the Pit of 100 Trials. But now the game's gonna put us on a goose chase to find some stupid fucking Babam.
Well, I guess we go back to trails then.